That's how you deal with those things.
Nothing there. Nothing to be had there.
Hey! Show me.
There isn't much choice of...
That was obvious. That's not what I heard.
Things I could tell you.
That's really not my problem.
I couldn't care less.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
I couldn't get away with that.
Do you really believe that?
That will never change.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I couldn't care less. Our deal's unfair.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
Where did you pick that up then?
You can't rely.
There you have you heard news of...
He's dead.
Yeah, that's what I... Thanks for... I'll go down to the tavern and drink up his share of our...
Alarm!
What a bloody stupid beast!
What are you up to? What are you sneaking around here for?
Alarm! Alarm! For Innos. Watch it one more time and I'll slug it. Alarm! Alarm!
Wait a minute.
I wanted to...
Sorry.
You can't rely on it.
Go ahead. The paladins drag so much rubber. Then pay.
That was only in us decides which way.
I already thought as much.
I'm staying.
I've heard a thing or two.
That's no secret.
It can't go on like this forever.
You don't have to talk to that.
I already thought as much.
And there's more, believe me.
But he knew that all along.
I used to say that myself.
But that is the will of Enos.
You don't have to talk to that.
I'm not touching that.
Never change. Been there, done that.
That's been known a long time.
That's an open
What
secret.
do you mean so sure?
Been there, done that.
Now that's typical, isn't it?
You hardly know who to believe these days.
These are bad times. It's why I don't talk to you.
Nothing to be had there. Oh, man. My head. You are... What? Why are you...
Better to watch out.
I know better off myself.
Show...
Have a seat.
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
Give... Not...
Hey, how could that be my fault? If anyone is determined to step on your toe...
Listen to the wrong people.
I don't want to hear that.
I agree with you.
Nothing's ever going to change that.
You listen to the wrong people.
What my husband thinks.
So it never change.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
It's the first time.
Hey, you! Show... Hey! Hey, you! Show...
I must beg your pardon for my...
Where did you pick that up then?
Will it ever change?
I don't believe this is going to change.
I agree with you completely.
Shh.
You really believe that?
If...
I can sell...
Don't say. That's what I always say. Don't tell this to anyone.
You should have known better.
Can you make...
Oh, son of the mysterious... Only...
I've got a new tobacco.
Let me try your tobacco. These tastes incredible. How did you...
I mixed the tobacco with...
You have done well, father of the art of blending. I
Fill her up there.
thank you, son of generosity. No...
Wait a minute.
Hey, come closer. Nothing hits the...
How interesting. Everybody knows by now. Who says things like that?
Someone's got to do the work.
Someone's gonna do the work.
Everybody knows by now.
That's an open secret.
And he works all day too.
Take your...
I won't tell her a thing from now.
I've got...
Really, how interesting.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Sure.
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
Sure.
It is an...
Now that's typical, isn't it?
He can't keep anything to himself.
But that's terrible.
It can't go on like this forever.
Get away with that. Where'd you pick that up then?
But no, he insisted he knew better.
And that's the truth.
Hey,
It can't go on like this forever.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I already thought as much.
It's no secret.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
The path of virtue is long and rocky.
Do you really believe that?
Do you really believe that?
That's nothing new.
I've been able to retrieve...
Very good. You must remove them all from circulation. Here?
That's been known a long time.
Those are all just rumors.
Hey, you!
Do you really believe that?
Anything's possible.
It's a bad business.
You don't have...
It's better to watch out who you tell what.
I'm not telling you anything new.
And he works all day too.
Hey, you!
There you are again. I know it. The elixir, when boiled...
Really, how interesting.
Wait and see.
He had better shut up.
Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there.
Another
But
And now
bastard.
for some action.
Hey, you! I can tell you,
Speak!
I've got even more book.
That is good. I am afraid, however, take this. It
Do you think
hard to say.
is the
I cannot be sure.
I did everything you told.
Indeed, there is nothing.
What about the swamp?
Ah, yes.
Yes. Here are the 3.
Excellent. You have done well. But now, step aside.
explain. I hope that I shall see you again once.
Now that the Eye of Enos is, they all serve Beliar, but there must be an earthly power that controls them. Find out what the source. As soon as you found that out,
You did it.
I would hardly have believed.
Yes, Master.
You have proved many times over, as of today, you are a member of the Council and wear the high robe with dignity.
What remains to be done?
Do not waste your time on trivial things. Bear in mind that you need to talk to a dragon. The power of the eye will force the... Furthermore, it offers protection against their attack. However, its power does not last. To do that, you need the essence of a dragon's heart, which only then can you dare...
Thanks.
You now have everything you need.
Wait a minute. thought of that himself.
So it says in the script.
Hey! I come back. How are you?
The enemy has many faces. Which of them presents the greatest danger for the monastery is awfully difficult to determine.
Show me your wares.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
Hey, come over here.
What do you want?
This valley's a dangerous place, and without the right equipment, you'll find yourself dead in no time.
I assume that you've got the right equipment.
You guessed it. I might even sell it to you.
Will it ever change?
Do you sell information as well?
That depends. If the price is right, I'll tell you everything I...
How much do you charge?
Hard to say, but I think...
I need some...
50...
Known a long time.
Yes, now tell...
Isn't true. He was falling down drunk.
Tell me about the dragons.
Dragons are ancient, incredibly powerful creatures. Once there were thousands of them living all over the world. It's been over 100 years, though, since any of them were seen.
Nobody ever asks.
Their blood is as hot as boiling oil. If they look
I agree
into...
with you completely. I'm staying out of it.
You already know what I think.
Tell me about the castle.
Gone about it
It
differently.
lies pretty much in the center of the Valley of
That's
Mines.
enough, bro.
Back when the valley was still a prison, the ore barons controlled the entire ore trade from there.
I used to say that myself.
What?
I'd have gone about it differently.
Things I could
Nobody
tell
ever
you.
asks me.
Yeah, he really said that.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Nothing's ever going to change that.
It's a bad business.
What? He was falling down drunk.
Where do you come from?
We come from, the city.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
I never saw you in town before.
I can't stand people who stick their noses into things that don't concern them, understand?
I see. You come from the city.
Exactly.
You already know what I think.
What are you doing here?
We heard about the dragon hunt, so we packed up our stuff and came here. But to be honest, I don't give a shit about dragons. I just want a bit of gold. Dragons have gold, don't they?
Certainly.
Be treated like that.
What do you...
I only know the story. You know, virgins go...
I won't be treated like that.
Where are you...
No idea.
You could.
Wild horses couldn't drag me. I'm not going back to jail.
What were you in the slammer for?
Like, I'm gonna tell you that, huh? You magicians are in cahoots with the paladins. Nah, my friend. Forget it.
Do you really believe that?
What about
the whole castle is trying to sneak through there is in nobody.
Ah,
If he doesn't see that, I can't help it.
Hey!
Go on like this forever.
What are you doing here?
That is truly the stupidest question I've heard in a long time.
This is gonna change.
I can't tell anything from that idiotic face you're making. That's why I have to ask.
Your mouth's too big for my taste.
That was no big deal.
And now...
Cut out this magic crap!
Smart kid.
And now for some action.
And now. And now.
You're in for it now.
Stop it, right now. I'll get you!
I'll get you now. I'll get you now.
Get you yet!
We'll see about that.
I'll get you yet!
What are you hoping to...
Gold and honor. What else? Enough to spend the rest of my life.
Well,
I don't need...
How would you like to work for... Well, I'll pay you one...
All right, then. To start, anyway.
You again?
It's no secret.
Trying to...
I see you.
I followed Silvio into the Valley of Mines because I know my way. I'll tell you what. Something's definitely brewing. It wouldn't surprise me if Garand and the Paladins in the castle had all
What are your plans?
I'll follow the boys here to the Valley of Mines. I really have to find out what... Look out for your...
Hey!
Hey, you. Guys like you...
What are you trying...
I mean that the air out here isn't good for your health. Not to mention the dragon.
I used to say that myself.
Are you...
Do I look like it? Certainly not. When Silvio tried to act like he was the boss, we showed him and his... There was a brawl. In the end, I hope Silvio wound up in a suit.
It was just like you said.
Can't rely on that.
So...
Smart ass. Do you think the beast will just sit there quiet? Something like that takes good...
I see. And how are you...
First, we'll scout out where we can... Only then will we think of...
I don't know why I get so worked up.
How are you...
We'll worry about those...
You didn't get that from me.
I think...
What? You want me to push it?
Well, it's no big deal.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
You stop it already.
Hey, you.
What?
I'm not... we can't... When... What? Hey, you.
What?
I'm not...
Can
we...
We'll see about that.
All right, all right.
What are you?
I'm getting ready to fight.
I don't know.
Who do
I thought I'd drop in on the Paladins and kick idiot against the dragons, of course.
Don't the
Nonsense. They have entirely different prop. The boys' morale isn't the best. I mean, just look at those nicked blades they're fixing to go. Any reasonable warrior would desert immediately.
Have you separated
My group? I don't have a group. If I go home without a trophy, then I...
Have you said I...
No. I want to get my weapon.
It can't go on like this forever.
Aren't you afraid?
What? Have you seen the pathetic figure? Silvio can be glad if he...
I'm not touching that.
Silvio was here?
Here in the castle, you mean? Yeah, he was. But only for... He chatted with a few people here.
I wouldn't be so sure.
So
The Paladins here mentioned an ice dragon in the west. It's supposed to be... You should have seen the gleam in Silvio's eye when he heard that.
Deeds were just.
you don't...
What do you mean, like? Silvio doesn't have any friends. He needs people who fall... That's not for me.
Just like you said.
Can you...
Improve? Better to buy something new and throw away. Maybe I've got something...
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
What can...
I don't really have much for a magician.
Better off myself.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
That was obvious all along.
He really didn't deserve that.
Justice will prevail.
Do you have...
The dragon hunters, they strike me as tough bastards. And I hope they are.
Don't tell me you didn't know.
Sh
Don't tell me you didn't know.
It's good that you've come.
What happened?
The dragon hunters are strutting around here in the castle and bragging, but I'll tell you what, the way they look, they won't even kill us. A lot of us are getting really worried by now and no longer truly believe.
I heard...
If they say so.
I am the...
Well, if you want to...
Weren't there two...
Not anymore. Sengrath stood here on the battlements when his good crossbow fell down when we could only just see one of the orcs snatch it up and disappear with it into the... Sengrath woke up then and just ran into the night towards the orc palisades. In us, be with... It was just like you said.
You're pulling...
Oh, damn it to hell. I tell you, yeah, if you turn your back for a moment...
Did someone...
No, they smuggled 20 gold pieces into my pocket. I tell you.
What's got...
Those dragon hunting riffraff of... You gotta watch out,
I don't believe this is going to change.
So what do you...
My purse. And now it's...
It'll turn up some...
When I get...
I'm not touching that.
Don't I know? Call me Angar. I have set aside my title. The Brotherhood. Curious, but you seem somehow familiar to me. Yet I cannot quite read.
What's the matter?
Oh, I haven't been able to sleep properly for some time.
How did you get...
After the collapse of the magic barrier, I strayed about for days until I suddenly awoken to make matters worse. I have also lost the amulet which I have had.
I have my own opinion about that.
The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has been enslaved by evil. Your former friends from the swamp camp roam the land wearing black robes, feeling really irritated by anything that moves.
What are you talking about? The last thing I remember is that, stricken with panicked fear, we fell to the ground. And then, when it was over, I have not seen them.
They serve the enemy now, and are nothing but...
By all the gods, would that I had not allowed myself to be blinded.
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
What will you...
I shall rest a while. I have heard some... It is also being said that I am thinking...
Where exactly?
Somewhere in the south, shortly before I awoke here in the camp. I suspect it was...
this forever.
You listen to the...
Maybe...
Why not?
His deeds were just.
Where...
I shall go... There is a cave tomb there, surrounded by many...
Nobody ever asks for my opinion.
When will...
As soon as...
I've got...
Watch your back.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
Justice will prevail in the end.
Hey, you!
That's the first I've heard of it.
I agree with you completely.
It was a really... I thought there was something to be had here. But there's no...
If he doesn't see...
You forgot...
How could I forget? Look, I make weapons.
Then why aren't you...
The paladins here won't let me into the smithy. I can't make anything.
I don't know.
I'll try...
How will you manage that? No one would dare...
I'll do whatever...
I can't...
People.
I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Do you really believe that? Do you really think?
There is a problem.
What? Smith? Is he back?
No, I'm talking of one of the dragon hunters.
That's good. Our previous Smith just slinked off.
Jan would be willing...
I see.
Yes?
If you're so sure, then if he causes any trouble...
I'll vouch for...
All right. He can use the smithy. Of course, he'll also have to provide...
I'm back.
I can see that from my...
Lord Hagen will come as soon as he's settled everything.
I don't care. I need troops. There are more... My men are tired.
Some volunteers have...
You mean the dragon hunters outside in the yard? If Hagen doesn't send some men...
Can you...
I have other things to worry about. My strategic officer...
Wait a minute. Did anything...
I'm worried.
What for?
Recently, these men showed up. As far as I'm concerned, if it were up to me, I'd chase them all out of the castle.
Unlike Lord Hagen, they are here.
Yes. Innos is putting us through a very hard test.
And apart...
Leave.
well as it is.
I never knew that.
This forever.
I've heard a thing or two.
Go get your hammer.
You did?
I had to vouch for you, so
Don't worry.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
I'm no better off myself.
I don't believe this is going to change.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I've my own opinion about that.
I agree with you completely.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Hey, you!
Off myself.
I think I found...
What?
I'm not
Where?
touching that.
Is it really true?
It was over...
Where? Near the smithy. It must have fallen out.
How would I...
I'll find that out.
It's just like you said.
He would have never thought of that himself.
I don't believe this is going to change.
That's not a lie. It's a bad business.
It was just like you said.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
You hardly know who to believe.